Hey everyone, this is Neil once again from the Overclock Magazine. So today I have a headset. So the headset in question is the CORSAIR HS80 RGB Wireless. So this is about $149, at least on the CORSAIR website. And locally at Woodware, you can get it for, I think, $2,459. At least that was the last price that I saw. So essentially at that price, you're looking at a mid-range to high-end headset. So the cool thing about this headset, at least the thing that I like about it the most, is that the audio quality is absolutely amazing. I mean, that comes courtesy of the 50mm neodymium drivers, I think. Is that how you say it? Yeah, neodymium drivers. And these are apparently tuned or configured in some way to give you better audio experience than you otherwise would if, I suppose, they were not tuned or calibrated in some way. While I can't verify that in particular, but I will say it sounds absolutely amazing. But before I go on about the audio quality of the headset, I must say to you that in terms of just usability, this is easily my favorite headset to date. And I'm saying that after having used the Virtuoso headset prior to this one. I mean, they gave the best audio quality, the best recording quality for the microphone, even though I don't necessarily use that, but they were the most convenient as well. You know about Slipstream and so forth. So you can imagine my surprise when I picked up this headset and I was like, okay, so this is HS80. It's, I think, part of Corsair's newer design language. You can see it in how Corsair is written, even the sales, just the presentation is essentially newer in design language compared to what the Virtuosos were offering. And I think even for the Virtuoso XT, which came afterwards, these ones are still newer than that, and it actually shows. So you can imagine my surprise when I took off the Virtuosos and put the HS80s on. I was like, wait a minute, why does this sound so much better? And then I went back again, and then I switched back to the HS80s. I was like, yeah, these are definitely better, despite being of a lower price and supposed to not be as high-end as a Virtuoso headset. These are just out and out better. There is no context, no media that I'd be consuming where the other headset outperforms these ones. I think in terms of audio quality, nothing from Corsair actually beats these right now. I would even say that the Virtuoso XTs are probably not as good as this headset, even though I haven't used those. But more than the audio quality though, the microphone, they also claim that it's broadcast quality. And obviously you can just turn it up, it's muted, turn it back down. When the light changes to white, it means that it's active. So with that said, anyway, you do get some RGB lighting on this headset. I mean, it's very little. It's just the Corsair logo on this side and that side. You can program it to any colors that you want. And of course, sync it with the rest of your Corsair devices as well using IQ. And then in terms of what it feels like when it's on your head, this headset is really, really great. At least compared to what the Virtuosos again were offering. That headset turned out to be a bit heavy because it was a bit bulky on the side. A lot of the weight was actually on the drivers or the ear cups. So every time you turned your head, you would actually feel like sort of some inertia with that. They were just heavy. But with these ones, I could actually just put them on and they work pretty well. You know, I can just turn my head and I don't feel any of that weight that I otherwise would be feeling with the Virtuosos. And they feel very light but comfortable. But the audio isolation, the noise isolation that I get when I'm here, it's actually pretty good. I can hear everything outside, but it also isolates enough of the noise so that it's not compromising my audio experience. And that's one of the highlights of this headset. I really, really like it for that. Again, I go back to the audio quality. Absolutely nothing I've used thus far matches these. And yeah, that's actually saying a lot given that I had such low expectations for these headphones and they come out and literally just body everything else that I have. So for the going price, I definitely think these are worth it. I mean, they look the parts, they may be a bit simplistic for some people, but I genuinely appreciate this design styling that Corsair has taken on with their latest devices. Particularly just the nuanced things like the little HS80 labeling here, or rather the showing the model name. It's very similar to what you get on the K70 or the K100. So it's those little touches here and there that speak to just you feeling that you actually have a quality product here. And I must say, even though these are lighter than the Virtuosos, when they're next to each other and you pick up both of them, you actually get the sense that this is the more high-end version, even though visually it may not look it just because of the color combination of the Virtuosos. But actually when you pick it up and the materials just feel just a whole lot better. So if I were to be buying a headset I would definitely take a look at these, particularly if I'm buying from Corsair's lineup. I don't think there's actually anything better than this right now. I am truly over the moon about these headphones. Again, I'm not happy about not being able to remove this, but this is not an issue for most people. So where you will have a slight issue, some slight reservations that I have about this headset is in the battery life. So Corsair claims that you can have up to 20 hours, but I have never had anything near that. In fact, with all headsets, the wireless headsets that I've had from Corsair, they all have these lofty claims about 16 hours operation and so forth, when I hardly get 8, right? I get less than half of the battery life that is claimed. Not a problem for me because I play with the headset actually wired, but that one time when I do want to use it wirelessly, it would be nice if it actually gave you the 20 hours, or at least gave me 15 hours instead of like 10 or 8. I mostly just get 8, but anyway. So that's about the only complaint I have about this headset. In terms of pricing, I think it's in line with other headsets that just may not sound as great, I can't tell. But what I will say is that, once again, the audio quality here is second to none. It's just absolutely amazing what Corsair has been able to do with this headset. Now, if you add the fact that if you buy these, you actually get a Dolby Atmos license. And that's just the cherry on top, man. That just makes it even better than any other headset you would buy that wouldn't give you that license. And for the going price, I see no reason to buy any other headset, honestly. If you can get it for the equivalent of $140 or whatever that translates into locally, definitely get these. You will not be disappointed. But yeah, leave your comments in the comment section below, of course. And yeah, maybe share, like, subscribe, that usual stuff. Let me know, if you feel like it, do it. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the flip side. So take care and peace.